this vector, which is represented with arrow mark. Okay, what is that vector? A. That vector is represented like this manner. Keep in mind, this is A with the bar. Okay, if you write like this, then directly we say it is a vector. Okay, so if I say it is a position vector, say some P, I think my representation is wrong. If I put it P bar, my representation is correct. Did you follow this concept, Nana? Okay, representation is only with the letter or letter with some bar. Letter with bar. Okay, then you may ask, sir, suppose if I say this is a vector, sir, that one unfortunately I represented with the only letter A, sir. I forgot putting here the bar, sir. Then yeah, you can understand, Nana, no problem, you can understand. Okay, here that's what I'm saying. Here, suppose one student not followed properly and he asked, sir, this is a vector, sir. Are you maintaining separate? Yeah, you have to maintain a separate book now. Okay, and here, suppose one student asked me, sir, this is a vector, sir, either position vector or ordinary vector. I represented with A only, sir. I forgot here putting the bar over A, sir. Okay, then it doesn't means it doesn't represent a vector, sir, this single letter. Okay, then he says, Nana, single letter if you take like A or some other letter P or some other letter Q, like, or some other letter B, blah blah blah. Here, if you write only the letters without bars, then they said here without bar, if you write like this, that one A or P or Q or B, these things without bars represent the magnitude of given vector. Magnitude of given vector, keep in mind. So basically here you have to understand one thing. What is the difference between A and A bar? If you are able to distinguish, it will be very clear. Okay, A bar is the representation of a vector and A is the representation of only the magnitude of a vector. Okay, so here I don't know whether you followed it properly or not. Better I go with one student here. Can I go with Nag? Anir, who is this? Anirvinya. Anirvinya, are you there? No, okay. Then who is this? Ambika Manus, are you there, Nana?
Yes, sir.
Nana, I'm asking one question here, Nana. You, Ambika Manus. Okay. My question is, here suppose one of your friends asked you, okay, I wrote here one letter, this is R and this is R. Then what is the difference between these two when you come to mathematical representation?
Sir, R is the magnitude of the vector.
Very good. R is the magnitude of vector. Nice.
And second one is the representation of vector.
This is the representation of a vector. Now all of you followed, Nana, the difference between the bare R, but R with bar, R with bar. All of you followed the difference between the two. What he said, Manoj said. Yeah, good, good, good. So this is the basic representation. Okay. Mr. Manoj, can I ask one more question you?
Yes, sir.
Suppose I say this is one position vector, position vector some p bar. Okay, now I came to know how to represent the vector. So I am representing with the p bar, and I am saying that its magnitude is 4, means its length is 4 units. Then what you write? Do you write p is equals to 4 or p bar equals to 4? Once again, I am repeating the question. It is a vector p bar, Nana. Mr. Manoj, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Are you following my question?
Yes,
P
sir.
bar. This is a vector. Its magnitude is 4, Nana. Once again, I am repeating. Its magnitude is 4. 4 is what? Magnitude. Okay. Magnitude is 4 means, will you write P is equals to 4 or P bar equals to 4? It is the,
Bar is equals to 4.
Nana?
P bar is equals to 4.
Okay. Why you said P bar is equals to 4? Even many are here typing P bar equals to 4. Okay. Your idea. Why you were saying that P bar equals to 4? Your idea, Nana. Just I am asking. Okay, no problem. Here, Nana, Mr. Manoj, magnitude of a vector is simple bare R or R bar.
R, sir.
Good. So 4 is what? Magnitude, or is it a vector?
Magnitude.
Magnitude means magnitude should be represented like what? See here. R or R bar. Are you able to see?
Yes, sir.
Why you're taking this much time? Magnitude or R bar?
Magnitude.
Magnitude means what you have to say?
P is equals to 4.
Means still you have some confusion. Okay. Now I am asking you one more question, Nana. Suppose this is one vector. Oh, he is nervous. Okay, Nana. I will ask one more, Nana. Okay. Mr. Varun, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Varun, I am asking you, Nana. Can I ask you?
Yes, sir.
Are even you also feeling nervous?
No, sir. Ask the question.
Okay, right, Nana. Suppose this is one vector, Nana.
Sir.
This vector is B bar. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is my representation correct? Like B bar, my representation is correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good. And now I am saying its magnitude is 10.
Yes, sir.
Then what do you write?
B equal to 4.
Here 10 or 4?
10, 10.
B is equals to 10 or B bar equals to 10?
B equal to 10, sir.
Why? Because Manikanta typed here B bar equals to 10. So what do you say? B equals to 10 or B bar equals to 10?
B equal to 10.
Right. Will you say why it is B, not B bar to Manikanta?
Magnitude of the vectors.
This is the magnitude of the vector. So magnitude of the vector is always represented with only bare
B.
B. Vector is represented with
B bar.
so all of you got the clarity here, Nana, representing of a magnitude and representing of a vector?
Yes,
Good.
sir.
Right. Now you can
Sir.
move. Yes, Nana?
Sir, can you repeat this topic again, please?
Which one, Nana?
From starting, sir. I joined just now, so can you
Nothing,
please?
Nana. Just I explained only one concept here. It is there on the board only. Trying to say to all is how to represent the magnitude of a given vector and how to represent a vector. That's it. Now, are you seeing here?
Yes, sir.
What the difference you found there? In the magnitude of vector, there is no bar. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
In the representation of vector, there is bar.
Bar.
So while saying the vector, you have to say R bar. While saying the magnitude, you have to say
You say R.
without bar.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right, good.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good man. So all of you followed, I think, how to represent a magnitude of a given vector and how to represent a vector. Okay, right, good. And then here, Nana, in few books, this representation of magnitude of a vector, sometimes they represent even like this, magnitude. In mathematics, magnitude, we put one mod like this. Okay, this is the magnitude. Magnitude of, suppose I say, the vector b bar is 10, magnitude of b bar, okay, is equals to 10. Even this is also correct, Nana, keep in mind. Okay, what my intention here is, while saying the magnitude of a vector is represented with, okay, either b or mod b bar. Both are correct, the representations. So can I write here what one of you all told? Its magnitude is 10 means immediately he told b is equals to 10, sir. Okay, excellent. Now can I write that implies mod b bar equals to 10? Is it also correct or wrong? Is it correct, Nana? Writing like this also? Yeah, yes, good. So here we can represent with b or mod b bar. Yes, right. Okay. So here, suppose one vector is taken somewhere here. Okay, this is one column. Okay, that is the second column. Now we are coming to third column here. Right? And here, suppose someone asked, sir, this is one vector, sir. Yes, sorry. This is one vector. Okay, vector means, you know, I have to put the arrowhead here and represent it with the a bar. Okay, and here he said its magnitude. Magnitude means all of you know. We should not put any bar there over a. So a or new one, now we came to know this is mod a. Okay, anyone. Suppose he said that is exactly equals to 1, sir. Okay, then if any vector has the magnitude particularly 1, only 1, then they said it is called as unit vector. Okay, keep in mind, till we came to know two types of vectors, Nana. One is a position vector. Okay, position vector means, once again I am repeating, that is started from origin of coordinate system. That type of vector taken from origin of coordinate system is called as position vector. Now second one you are coming to know, unit vector. Now that unit vector means the vector whose magnitude is 1 is called as unit vector. Okay, so here you may ask, what is the need of defining separately the unit vector, sir? Okay, for that he is saying one has one particular behavior. What? If you multiply any number with 1, okay, its value is not changed. That's why here particularly the 1 means a vector having the magnitude 1. Okay, if I say like unit vector, then that unit vector can give the direction of a vector. Okay, once again I am repeating. The unit vector means what? Here I am writing the definition. Unit vector, okay, is defined as, okay, is a vector having, 1 minute, is a vector, okay, is a vector having the magnitude, 1. Yes, having the magnitude 1. Okay, then what is the use of unit vector? You asked me. Okay, that use of this magnitude unit vector. Okay, unit vector, okay, when multiplied with some magnitude, the magnitude is not changed. That's why it can be used to represent the direction of a given vector. Means what I am saying, suppose this is a vector, a bar, okay, for this who will give the magnitude, sir? Magnitude will be given by a or mod a. And who will give the direction of this vector, sir? Direction is given by unit vector. Okay, is it clear, Nana? For a given vector, who will give the magnitude, Nana? Suppose for the given vector a bar, who will give the magnitude? A. Right. A or mod a. Very good. And who will give the direction? Unit vector. Very good. Very good. Very good. So magnitude will be given by whom? A. Okay. And direction is given by unit vector. Very good. Right. Direction is given by unit vector. Okay. Then here you may ask, sir, for our sake, sir, to classify between the other vectors and particularly unit vector, will you please represent the unit vector with a separate representation, sir? Sure, for your sake, we are representing the unit vector. Okay, unit vector is represented, mathematical representation is represented as, look at keenly here, Nana, as not A. Why? Because A gives the magnitude, not A bar. A bar gives a vector. Now you see here A cap, Nana. Okay, what is this? A cap. Okay, is it clear? Till now representation we found 3, Nana. A or mod A, number 1. Number 2, A bar. And now we came to know third one, that is A cap. Okay, so A or mod A gives magnitude, A bar gives vector, A cap particularly gives what? Unit vector. Okay, is it clear, Nana, the representation of all the 3? Magnitude, vector and unit vector. Yes, sir. Do you have any doubt in the middle? Okay, good. Right. Very good. Now come to coordinate system, Nana. Here. Right, good. Okay. In coordinate system, particularly in 2-dimension or 3-dimension, Nana. First, suppose I take 2-dimension, means with only x and y coordinate system. Sir, is there any representation for the unit vector along x-axis or along y-axis in mathematics, sir? Yes. Okay, to distinguish the unit vectors along x-axis and y-axis, Nana. Along x-axis, they gave unit vector, particularly only x-axis, Nana, along x-axis. If they represented the unit vector with the I think all of you know, unit vector will be represented with the cap. Okay, so I cap, right? And along y-axis, they represented the unit vector, particularly, good, that is with the j. J, since it is unit vector, represent with the cap. Very good, very good. So I cap is what, Nana? The unit vector along which axis? Very good, x-axis, right. And can I move to next page, Nana? Yes, okay, right. I'm going to the next page here. Here, do you have any doubt, Nana? Someone raised the hand. Here, someone raised. No. Okay, right. No problem. Right. Then here I'm going to the next page, Nana. J cap is the unit vector along which axis, Nana? Y axis. Very good. Who is this? Someone put Z axis. Right. Along Y axis. Suppose if I ask along unit vector along Z axis also, Nana, in 3 dimension, what do you say in order? Very good. Same. Like I, J, K in order, I take it as K cap. Very good. Right. Now today we came to know the unit vectors along x-axis, y-axis and z-axis in coordinate system also. Okay. Now I am asking one question, Nana. Who is this Shodasi? Are you there, Nana? Who is this Shodasi? No response. Okay. Right. Here I go with Ambika. Nana, Ambika, are you there? Yes, sir, I can talk. Who is this Shodasi? Okay. Mr. Shodasi, here my question is, will you say what is the magnitude of I cap, Nana? Magnitude means I have to put mod. Mod is magnitude. So mod I cap is the magnitude of I cap. Will you say how much is that? One. Someone answer. Okay. Give a chance to Shodasi, Nana. Right. Okay. Yes, sir, it is one. Why it is one, Nana? Okay, I will ask who? Deepali? Miss Deepali? Will you unmute your voice? Okay. Why? Because it is unit vector. Very good. In the same way, can I ask what is the magnitude of J cap? That is also one. Why? Very good. Magnitude of J cap is also equals to 1. Right. Good. And I think no need to ask what is the magnitude of K cap. Why? Because it is also unit vector. Unit vector means magnitude is 1. Very good. So all of you know that the magnitudes of I, J, K all are equal to 1. Right, no problem. Then here, Nana, suppose when you come to numericals, right, for a given vector, suppose this is a vector, Nana. not taken from origin. That's why it is not a position vector, one vector, that's it. Okay. Here, if I fix the coordinate axis like this, x-axis, and here in this direction, I am taking y-axis. Okay, and this is the vector what I am taking from here to there. This is the vector. Okay, and here this is which vector, sir? Okay, I am saying like some p bar. P bar. My representation is correct, I think, right? And here for this vector, I am saying its magnitude is say some 6. Means I think you can say, sir, its magnitude means p, sir. Okay, or mod p, sir. Anyway, this is 6. Okay, this is along x-axis. Along x-axis means its unit vector means p cap. I have to write, okay, unit vector of p bar. Okay, unit vector. What I supposed to write here, Nana? I or j or k? Is it I or j or k? I. Good. So p cap is equals to, I have to write I along x-axis. Okay. Now here, how to represent the given vector in mathematics along with the magnitude and direction. Okay, that one he is saying one method. Here p bar can be written as its magnitude means p bar into its direction. Direction means p cap. Okay, its magnitude is how much, Nana? Here what I wrote, 6. And its direction here is what? I cap. So the total vector is represented with the 6 I cap. Okay, is it clear how to represent a vector with both magnitude and direction, Nana? Or do you have any doubt? Can you repeat it once again, sir? Okay, better. Here we go with another example. Suppose here to understand, okay, someone asked to repeat. Okay, I'm giving one more example, Nana, to get more clarity. Here, who asked this one? Shodasi, right. This is one vector. And Manas also asked, and here, who is this? Arudra. Arudra said that, no doubt, sir. So can I ask Mr. Arudra here? Arudra, are you there? Can you unmute your voice? Speak something, Nana. I'm not able to hear anything from you. Mr. Arudra? What happened, Afan Hamad? Okay, right. Arudra, audio is not working properly. Okay, right, no problem. Can I go with Abhiram? Mr. Abhiram?
Yes, sir.
Are you there, Nana?
Yes, sir.
Are you feeling nervous or are you free?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay, no problem. Right. Now, Mr. Abhiram, here
Yes,
many asked, can you repeat it again, sir? Okay, instead of going with the same example, better we take another example here. Okay, I'm taking one vector like this now.
Okay.
Okay, now? This is, suppose I am representing with the A bar. Okay.
Yes,
can I take that along y-axis, Nana? Okay, I am taking it along y-axis.
okay, sir.
This is along y-axis.
Yes, sir.
This is x-axis. Now, here I gave one method, Nana, how to write a vector. Okay. That
Yes.
vector I gave a bar or p bar this time.
A bar, sir.
So a bar. Okay. Vector can be written as. Look at the method, Nana. First, we have to write its magnitude. Magnitude means this is what I have to write, Nana.
Mod of A bar, sir.
Very good. Magnitude into followed by what, Nana? Unit vector.
Yes, sir.
Unit vector is A cap. Correct? Is it correct, Nana? Okay, right. So suppose if I say
Yes, sir.
its magnitude is some 8, Nana.
Yes, sir. Equals
Then,
to 8.
8.
8 J cap.
Very good, nice. 8 J cap. So this is 8 J cap. So is it clear, Nana, for all of you? Okay. So this is the thing what I explained here. What is there? It is very simple. Okay. In the same here, it is along x-axis. X-axis means here unit vector is I cap, and here this is magnitude of 6. So it is 6 I cap. So is it clear, Nana, for all of you? Yes, good. 2 is simple to compare to. Okay, no problem, no problem. Right. Okay. Here, suppose if I someone will ask, sir, here first one you took along x-axis, sir. Second one you took along y-axis, sir. Okay, we are giving one example to you, sir. Suppose I take one vector along z-axis, sir. Okay, take no problem. Take one example here. You are giving one example to me, sir. Actually, this is the shadow of z-axis, sir. Okay, Nana. Along that z-axis, you take one vector, sir. Okay, I'm taking one vector here. This is the vector what I'm taking along z-axis. Okay, and I'm giving its magnitude is 14, sir. Okay, less by 1 of your years. Okay, no problem. 14. Here, yeah, someone already put the answer. Very good, very good. Then here, it is along z-axis. Nice. Suppose here, if I say this is some m bar, then yeah, correct. M bar is equals to what we write, Nana? First, its magnitude. Magnitude is 14. And then its direction, z-axis. Z-axis means k cap. Very good. So it is 14 k cap. Good. I think now all of you understood the three things: along x-axis, along y-axis, and along z-axis. Right. Good. Now here, suppose if I take one more example, these three questions I think looking to be very easy. Why? Because one is along x-axis exactly, other is along y-axis perfectly, and third one is along z-axis. Okay, and here suppose, sir, I'm taking one vector like this, sir. Okay, Nana. Are you taking in two coordinate system or a 3-dimensional system? Yeah, I'm taking in 2-dimensional system, sir. Okay, no problem. So here this is x-axis, sir, right? And this is y-axis, sir. Good. And here you gave 3 examples along the axis only, sir. But I am taking one vector like a position vector from origin. Suppose if I take like this. Okay. Nice. Good question. Here like this, represent that vector, Nana. Okay, sir, I am representing it with a bar, sir. Okay, no problem. Nana, will you give the magnitude of that one? Sure, sir. Its magnitude, I am taking it as mod a bar is equals to 5, sir. Oh, nice, good. Its magnitude is 5. Right. And then, sir, there is no z-axis, Nana. I am taking only 2 coordinate system, x-axis and y-axis. This is 2-dimensional system, 2D, not 3D. Okay, right. So this is the magnitude 5, sir. Okay. This one, suppose makes an angle some 37 degrees here with x-axis. Okay. Then first of all, will you give its components along x-axis and y-axis, Nana? Sure, sir. Then you ask one of us, sir. Okay, I'm going to ask now here. Um, um, who is this Bharat? Mr. Bharat? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Are you there? Okay, Nana. Nana, did you remember this resolving of a vector, Nana? Mr. Bharat?
Sir, voice is not.
Okay. Are you able to hear my voice? Okay, no problem. Here, can I go with Shravya? Boga Shravya? Okay, if you won't respond like this, I think it is not fair, Nana. Okay, no problem. Can I go with Ishan?
Yes, sir.
Right. Thank you. At least you responded. Ishan,
Yes, sir.
did you remember this one, Nana? How to resolve a vector into two components? Like in previous classes, we discussed like one component is a cos theta, other component is a sin theta. Did you remember?
Sir, yesterday I didn't attend, sir.
Okay.
I'm sorry, sir.
Okay, no problem. Then better I go with why all of you are not responding? Yeah, someone gave the answer here. Akhil, Nana, will you respond?
Yes, sir.
Akhil.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Here, what is the component of the given vector along x?
Sir, I am not. Sir, yes, sir.
Are you able to hear my voice?
Yes, sir.
Here, this Nana, I am going to resolve it into two components along x-axis and y-axis.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then the component along x-axis, like that day we resolved cos theta, other is a sin theta.
Yes, sir.
Which is a cos theta here?
Along x-axis, sir.
Very good. Along x-axis is a cos theta. And what about along y-axis, Nana?
A sin theta, sir.
Very good. Along y-axis is yes. Here, A is cos theta value 37.
4/5, sir.
Oh, very good, very good. You remember that. So 4/5. So A cos theta along x-axis, how much you got, Nana?
4, sir.
Very good. This is along x-axis or y-axis?
X-axis, sir.
So can I write it is for my convenience only? Can I write it as along x-axis vector representation 4 cap. Anything wrong, Nana?
No, sir.
Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
4 I cap or 4 J cap?
4 I cap, sir.
Very good, very good. And here along y-axis, A sin theta. 5. Sin 37.
3/5, sir.
Very good. 3/5. And after cancelling 5 here, I will get
3.
So in vector
J
form,
cap,
can I? This is 3J cap. So all of you, Nana, you can mute now.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Is it clear for all?
Sir, can you repeat this, please?
Which part, Nana?
Sir, this fourth example.
This fourth example, what I said, this is one position vector, Nana. This position vector has magnitude 5. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
That one I am asking, when it is resolved it into two components, one along x-axis, how to represent the given vector along x-axis and y-axis. Okay, Nana?
Yes, sir.
Magnitude 5. Making how much angle here? 37 degrees. Okay. First of all,
Yes,
to
sir.
represent, I require for the given vector having the magnitude 5, I require the magnitude along x-axis. Okay. That magnitude, previously I told, this is the adjacent side for the given angle. So the component will be a cos theta. Okay, na? That a cos
sir.
theta value here, your friend told a is 5, cos theta is 37. He told cos value is 4 by 5. I substituted here. 5 cancel, Nana. I got 4 here. Okay, na?
Yes,
Is
sir.
it clear? Calculation part.
Okay, sir.
So a cos theta value is 4. So in this direction, vector representation is 4. That is along which axis? X-axis or y-axis?
X-axis, sir.
So I cap over.
Yes, sir.
And here this is along y-axis. Other component will be a sine theta, Nana. Response of a vector. Okay, previously we discussed, Nana, this part already. Okay. A sine theta, A is again magnitude 5, sine 37. This is sine 37, cos 37 values also previously I gave, Nana. That's why quickly he told. Okay, 5 into sine 37 value is 3 by 5, Nana. So 5 cancel. How much you are getting here? 3.
3.
Okay, that 3 you got along y-axis or z-axis? Y-axis. Y-axis vector representation, unit vector is j cap or k cap?
J cap, sir.
So here along y-axis I am writing its vector representation 3j cap. Is it clear, Nana?
Yes, sir.
Along y-axis 4i cap, along y-axis 3j cap.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. Okay, I think still we have some doubt in this concept. So better I go with one more example so that they may get some clarity here. Right? And please try to respond, Nana, when I ask something here. Okay, so that it will create some communication between you and I. Okay. Okay, sir. Very good. Here, this time I am going to with you are typing here but not responding. Can I go with Ishan?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Ishan, previously I asked you. Oh, sorry, sorry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Can I go with Deepali? Nana, Deepali, are you there? Sir, I can't. Okay, no problem. No problem. Yes. At least like this, you try to respond. Okay, no problem. Can I go with what is this, Nana? Galaxy. You can put your names now. Harshavardhan. Is Harshavardhan there, Nana? Do you have any doubts? No, right, good. So this one, what Mr. Maikanta told, the magnitude I gave 4 and quickly he responded. Along x-axis he said 4 cos theta and along z-axis he said 4 sin theta. Okay, he gave the answers also. This is 2k cap and this is 2 root 3 I cap. Right. So this is the last example for today's class, Nana. Okay. Sir, will you put the link in YouTube, sir? Sure, Nana. Why not?